Hey, what's up, people? Well Left on Radio. So, hey, I wanted to chop it up real quick about the workout section. I made this section because with everything going on in the world right now, you got to put your mind in a book and get some of this aggression off you. Or if you're doing some in-depth thinking about the whole situation, you gotta be able to get off some of that steam. A big misconception, man, in prison, man. You know, people come home and they have a lot of time in there. They have a lot of time to do. Obvious, so a lot of dudes start working out, doing push-ups, calisthenics. If you get to a camp where there's weights or whatever, you have an ample amount of time to get your physique right. Never in your life have you had this this amount of time to just put aside every obstacle in life, and not only is it an obstacle, you're completely powerless about anything that you cannot control out there on the streets. So you're forced to just not think about everything that you would on the street and just now look forward to the yard opening and you get on this workout routine. And this becomes day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. It takes a very strong person, very, very, very strong person to do that on the street. Now, listen, I'm talking about things like, your wife, your girl, your family members dying. I'm talking about major things. Your mortgage payment. If you went in knowing that you're going to lose a house, you cannot control that from the inside. Whatever happens with those things happens. But then, that's from the inside. Now on the outside, you have all types of things going through your head day by day. We just continue to get up and go to work, and we have bills, we have all this stress on an everyday thing. It's so different trying to explain this because on the outside you have this, and on the inside you're forced to forget about it. So you're destined to to be awesome at working out. You're destined to come out shredded big. And when you get out, people will hate on you. Like, oh, he's prison. And it's a funny thing because yeah, look, dudes come out of prison and they're jacked, they're ripped, whatever have you. But they're blessed because the same person hating on him, oh, he was in prison, that's why he's big, this and that. That same person, instead of hating, he could never focus on just working out. He could never isolate and shut down every day and take it out of his head like the prisoner did, inmate did. Okay? But it's a funny thing because the inmate did it because he was incarcerated, and that's probably the only way he did it. But it doesn't just go for working out. Okay? You get that same aspect in spirituality when you're locked up. Okay? You know, it's one thing to take advantage of, hey, look, I'm going to come out with a six pack. I'm going to be shredded. I'm going to have massive shoulders, massive chest. I'm going to put all my thoughts and I'm not going to think of nothing but this goal. It's one thing to do that, and most dudes do. And not only for getting big, for getting tattoos and whatever else, but a lot of dudes have this ample time, this dead time, and they take advantage of it where they can block everything out and they focus on their spirituality, man. Whether or not some dudes in there become Muslim, a lot of the black dudes, come from Baptist homes, Christian homes. They that's out the window now. They take this Muslim belief in. Okay, now a lot of dudes, a lot of white guys, for example, they go into Odinism. Okay, a lot of people in the comments think that I'm into that. I'm not. I'm a Christian dude, man. I was raised Catholic, but I took advantage of my time, my time, man. And yeah, I come out jacked, but I also come out with a Christian mindset. Okay, yeah, and never in my life have I had enough dead time to where I had just time to think about that. It's very frustrating because you out here on the streets, you don't just think about religion in a whole or spirituality in a whole. You don't do it. You may get a gym membership and you're gonna go, but the excuses come. Okay, now inside you have nothing but to grasp onto those things. you're bored to death. So the excuses are, you know, there is no excuses, because if you don't do a workout, if you don't grab the Bible, if you don't practice whatever religion or spirituality you're looking into, you're just going to be bored. So you're ripping off yourself. And on the streets, there's the excuses turn into everything else. But listen, this is a very big misunderstanding from people. They don't understand it. You know, for the working out aspect, it's funny because on the flip side of things, everything that I know and everything that I'm saying right here, when I get out of prison, I start putting on some weight, this and that, and then there's added things happening, Corona and all this other stuff, the political tension in the country, so that's added stress. I start putting on some weight. I'm like, I want to do what I did in prison. I was doing things called HI, high intensity interval training. That is the best thing to lose weight. It's 15 minutes in and out. It's katana. It's you don't have to sit on a bike for an hour and a half, 45 minutes. That's dead, and that's you're wasting your time out here on the streets. Look up HIIT, and you will shred weight. So I try to do some of the workout plans that I did in prison, and it's damn near impossible. It's damn near impossible. So I just wanted to come on here, man, and explain this to you guys. The mindset that I am on the street versus the mindset that I was in prison. Hey, look, I was able to do it in there. Why can't I do it out here? Sure, out here I have responsibilities. I have a family. I have to show time to my family members and stuff. So that's one reason. But as far as energy levels and as far as motivation, I have to get back on the level that I was in prison. And that's sad. But that's where I am on my workout thing. You know what I mean? And that's why I want to introduce this, and I want to do it with you guys, man. Let's do some HIIT together. Let's mix up some calisthenics and some weights. But more importantly, and I will never push spirituality on people, just like I was more shredded in the chain gang than I am out here, and just how I lost my six pack from in the chain gang to out here, because out here I started getting consumed with things, and that's the same way with my spirituality, and I have to get that right. Okay, hey, look, I can walk around here and I don't have to have a six pack, and I'm straight. But personally, I want to get that back, and that goes for the same with me and my spirituality from inside to out here. But I think everybody does that, and you never can leave the Bible inside a prison. You got to have it out here. I'm not here to push Bible thumper or religion on people. I'm just here to show people how guys really get their mind right inside, and when they come out, they get consumed with things. Like an incarcerated man has a lot on his head. People think that it's his time to come out, and they want to just throw all these obstacles in front of him. If you're guilty of that, or if you know somebody who's coming home, take a step back and listen to this video, because I'm living proof that I've done a couple things inside and got out, and now I'm trying to do those same things from the outside, the same that I was in. Okay, but when you come out, people have all this plans for you, all this stuff. Hey, look, there's enough going on the streets without you having to throw any extra stuff or put more servings on their plate. So it can be tough, man. It's important that if you have somebody incarcerated, whether it's family, friends, close friends, I don't know why you watch the videos, the prison videos. It could be entertainment reasons, because you've done time before and you want to reminisce. That's kind of how I got into it. I know you feel this video too, man. So if you have people in there, or even if you've done time yourself, whatever the reason is, understand, man, that if you were doing something better inside, and you're out here now, man, it's time to get back on that level, because I gotta do it physically, and I gotta do it spiritually, man. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. The country's a mess. We gotta push through and see what's gonna happen. But hey, man, let's do it together. Like I said, man, this is the workout list right here. I got a playlist, man. It's gonna be all workout stuff. It's gonna be motivational stuff. I'll upload at some point some katana training, some hit training, and hey man, we'll get it together. Whatever happens, happens, because we can't change what's coming. Hey man, it's White Boy Lockdown Radio. Y'all stay out, stay safe, and always stay solid. Check the description for all the links and all the social stuff. And until the next one.